Hi, I'm doing a quick video. For each card, I pull out a card for each sign of the zodiac. All right. I'm a little behind. I still want to do the three kings. All right, and just because I'm a little behind and I want to catch up with the three kings. They're on their way, following that star that's taking them to see the baby Jesus, supposedly. Okay, so the right now the the sun is in Capricorn, right? So I want to show you the Capricorn card. Do I have everything here that I want to show? Here's the Capricorn card. This is the major arcana that belongs to Capricorn, the devil. All right, it's not the devil. We're not devils. This is a cross between an old goat and a sea, and the fish, a sea goat. All right. So this is a card that rules the 10th house of career for everyone. All right, has to do with discipline, has to do with boundaries, has to do with commitment, has to do with money, has to do with a lot of things. Okay. So look the card up. You might want to know if your moon is in Capricorn and your rising sign is Capricorn, but you're not a Capricorn. All right, you still this is the month for the Capricorns. You still look up what's coming up for Capricorns. All right, and when you get this card, you might be meeting a Capricorn. You're dealing with a Capricorn. You know, after all, I am a Capricorn rising, right? And it's the best card in the deck I read, because when it comes out, it's telling you to take a double look at something that's around you, someone that's around you. Look at your own self and see if there's some attachments you want to drop. This has to do with the unconscious. This has to do with someone maybe really wanting you, you know, hot for you, and a lot of good things. All right. So the other card was before 2006 kicked in. I pulled out a card for the year 2006. All right. I'm going to show you what I got. This is the first card I got, and that's the only card that I pulled out. I don't feel comfortable trying to get a good card to, you know, make myself look good or make you happy. This is the first card I got. This is a disc, this is a coin, this is a pentacles, this is work. This has to do with three people working on a job, on your creativity. This has to do with if somebody wasn't talking to you, right, or you haven't seen someone that maybe you're going to get together and compromise and work things out. This has to do with your craft, showing off your craft. Maybe you're going to get a job, all right? This is a man or a woman here that's strong. They are masculine, right? They're holding up a big burden, some kind of rock there, right? But it's a yes card, and I like it. You look that up to see what other things it could mean for you, okay, for the year. I asked for love for 2026, and I got this card. This is Aquarius's major arcana card. Maybe you're going to meet an Aquarius. This card has to do with being Aquarius is humanitarian, so it might be telling us to go in that direction, right? This is about being loved. You working on being a star, people seeing you as a star. This is peace, this is healing. This is a star right there, an angel right there next to you, okay? And a lot of other things. So that's a major arcana. Then I picked out a card, which I've never done before, was a message from the three kings. And this is what I got. I hope I got the card here. Yes. This is the card that I got from the three kings, okay? These are two people. This is a love card. This is unconditional love, loving each other. And this also has to do maybe with these people are looking at each other and they're like reflecting back and forth each other who they are, all right? Which is, I'm reflecting to you and you're reflecting to me. Like kind of the same thing. We're doing the same thing. Let's read it. Falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship. Forgiveness and the ending of challenges. Exchanging gifts. Don't give up on the people you love. All right, this is a yes card, definitely. And then I asked this at the end, but I'm going to show it to you now. I took one of my romance. This was today I pulled out. The three kings was yesterday, and the other one was before the year kicked in. And I got this today for romance, new love. Let's read it. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? Maybe it happened already. Maybe it's going to happen. Maybe it's happening now, all right? It's a yes card, right? And my niece Ronnie gave me these cards years ago. I never used them, and I pulled two out, animal cards. I don't know nothing about animals, but I did pull that. And what a coincidence! Did I say what a coincidence? This is a star that came out before even the even celebrating the Three Kings. All right, last year, the star, and they're following that star. That's the star that's guiding them there. And so I got this card for this year. Do I have it here? Here it is. And isn't it a coincidence that they're on camel and this card came out? I like it. Resourceful, independent, knows oneself. And the bottom deck, this came out. This is a nice card. All right. And it says unstoppable, auspicious, I hope I'm saying that right, and wise. So that's for next year, okay? Now I'm going to pull out the card for each sign, all right? You make the card. I spread the deck. I shuffle, excuse me, I put it on the bed, and I pulled out one card for each. I can't start the video over because I don't know how to edit, and I keep doing a video. So excuse me. This is what I got for Aries. Aries got justice. All right, this is the second time Aries got justice. Tim Walz is in Aries, all right? He's the, what is it, the governor or the mayor of Minnesota, going through it. This is legal issues, right, that you might have. Unless you're studying law, unless you're going to meet a lawyer. This is making things right with someone making things right for you, with you. Be impartial and objective. Stand for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. There you go. Look at all the details there. There's a scale there. Aries. And when I pull out a card for a fire sign that's like Aries, it could be for all fire signs, right? If you know your moon, check your moon, and you know your rising sign, check that out also, okay? And this is a Taurus, and it makes sense that this card come out because this is an earth sign, and that's what Taurus is. So it could be for all earth sign. Here she is, or he. Maybe you're going to meet this person. They're stable. They have stability. They have the dough. They're slow moving, all right? There's a rabbit there. It might be you making a beautiful change to yourself. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic. The ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty, a sensible approach, all right? That's for you. Right there on your lap is the dough. Maybe he's coming towards you. This is Gemini. Gemini got a lot of burdens and getting rid of them, okay? That's what this card means. 10, getting rid of all your burden and going to the next card. So this is working too hard or too many hours. The need for balance in life. Let others help you. Health problems due to stress. Gemini. The next card is Cancer. Got balance. This is Temperance. This is a card that belongs to Sagittarius, okay? There's an angel right there next to you, Cancer. Never leaving that side. Your side. There's a rainbow there and the sun there. And he's got two cups. And he's going back and forth. Mixing it up. All right? And this could be moderation also. You know, to lighten up, and something you might be doing too much of. Blending the idea of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. The power of diversity. Self-control, patience, and balance. The next card is Leo. It's a page, it's a text, it's a message. You're going to hear from somebody, maybe with a young idea. Maybe it's a young person, a child. All right, he's on fire, she's on fire. The hair is Red, they might be wanting to start a business with you, giving you an idea. He's holding up that wand of fire. It's like, baby, light my fire kind of song thing, right? Or an idea, because it's right above his head. And it says enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you started, all right? So Mercury is going retrograde. I wanted to tell you now that I see finish what you started. And when Mercury is retrograde, there's misunderstandings. Communication is not well. Computers and electronic stuff break down. So I read, okay? So be careful with communication, all right? Even though you do want to communicate, it's better to communicate in person, on the phone, right? Because you're going to be misunderstood maybe, all right? And when Mercury is retrograde, people from your past might return. When Mercury is retrograde, it's important that you go over important papers before you sign them, all right? And the best thing about Mercury retrograde is if you have a project that you finish, you started and didn't finish, take it out of your closet, take it out of the garage, take it out of the drawer, and go over your book, your fashion, whatever you are going through, go over it by yourself, or especially with someone else. It's a good idea to go over things, all right? So then the next one is Virgo. Virgo got this beautiful card, moving away. You're moving, you're leaving, you're not waiting around anymore. These are swords, so you might be changing your way you're thinking. A lot of good stuff away. This is moving away from rough waters to smoother waters, Virgo, and or Earth sign. Let's read it. The end of challenging times. Things are looking up. A welcome relief. Finding your way to a peaceful place. The end of depression or an illness. Travel or relocation, all right? Libra, Two of Pentacles. This could be change. This could be balancing, right? This could be balancing, people, you have to drop one. Let's put it that way. 2 jobs, more than 1 job, juggling money, more than one thing. You might be very busy, all right? And the waters are really rough over there for those that, can't deal with situations like that, more than one thing. And he's walking a tightrope, but it's a good card. It could be changed because there's an infinite sign right there on his or her shirt. Let's read it. Working too hard on multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. Maybe it's not you. If it's not you, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Make the card whatever you want, whatever you think it could be. All right, that's Libra. Okay, Harris is a Libra. And Scorpio got Scorpio's card, the Death card. This is transformation. This is Scorpio's card. It has a Scorpio right there in front of that beautiful horse. And it has to do with transformation, dropping something or someone, all right? Transforming, all right? And it has nothing to do with death, all right? But if there is someone that's passing away, we're never separated from the love of God. Remember that, okay? Let's read it. Endings that lead to new beginnings. The need to release situations or people that hold you back. Spiritual transformation. This is Scorpio water. All right, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, all right, ascending. And the next one is Sagittarius, fire. Fast communication coming in. News you're going to know about, okay? This guy's got a sword. Ready to clear the air, maybe, okay? Decisive, focused, driven, defensive, events that move with great speed. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. Sudden or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. All the details of the cards. Look at it. And that's a Sagittarius, Capricorn, the wheel of fortune. Usually the wheel of fortune is karma. What goes around comes around, right? You reap what you sow. But what this means is a quick change coming into your life. Maybe it came already. Um, Also, yeah, quick change that's coming into your life. Maybe you're gonna play a number and you're gonna hit it. What's the name? What it says? The fresh new start or the end of delays. Sudden or unexpected progress. A very positive change in your life. Travel or a new vehicle. A fresh new start, Capricorn. I like that. That's my rising sign. And the Aquarius got four swords. It has to do, look, this could be a soldier that removed their armor, right? This person removed their heavy armor and is resting or is telling you to rest. This is calling a truce. You don't want to fight anymore with that person, all right? We don't want to. We want to be in a relationship, right, with your partner, where there's balance, right, where there's communication. Because if there's no communication, I don't know what's going on in your mind. You don't know what's going on in my mind. So there's miscommunication, all right? I can't think for you, and you can't think for me, all right? So it's better to communicate. It's important to communicate. That makes sense, right? You're gonna be making mistakes in the computer, trying to say one thing and the person gets something else, right? It could be or on a text or leaving a message, all right? So it's better to communicate clearly. That's what we want, right? You wanna be happy with your partner. You wanna share. You want to have fun with with your partner and your friends and your family, right? You want to have that balance. You don't want to just take. You want to take and you want to give also, okay? And this card, they calling a truce. They don't want to fight. If you were to ask if someone's going to call you, get in touch with you, it might mean no, because they're resting. This is a silent card. This is a no card, all right, when it comes to that. But it is a meditation card. And if you're not into meditation, it's maybe about contemplation. It's about just being still is a form of prayer. All right, let's read it. Insights that come from meditation: the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion. I hope I said that right. Get more sleep. It's a beautiful ES card. Look at the details. And Pisces, Knight of Cups. What a nice card. Unless you drink it too much. Alright. This is a wish come true card. There's a genie in a bottle there. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune. Faith in the universe that all will be well. Yes, creation is always unfolding my life. And that's what I feel. Alright, and I'm just going with the flow. And so if your moon is in Pisces, if your rising sign is Pisces, a planet is Neptune. If you have Neptune in your first house, you might look it up in astro.com. What was there the day that, especially for your children, because you want to help them in this lifetime. And your partner, you want to make them happy. And about yourself, so if there's something there that they say about you, you might want to try to drop it and make a change, all right? That's what's good about looking into where your planets were the day that you were born, all right? And then I got this card, all right? But this card I got about 2 or 3 days ago, so maybe it came out already, maybe it's not, all right? The question was this: are you going to get that text? Are you going to get that call? Are you going to get that message? Are you going to get an email? Are you going to receive a letter? Are you going to hear from somebody that disappeared so long ago? Are you going to know about them or hear about them? Where Mercury is retro, like I said, people do return also. It's about going over things. Okay, so what I wanted to say was that was what I asked. That doesn't mean that it's true. You make the card whatever you want. All right, there are no rules or regulations to tarot. This is for fun, and this is the card that I got. And if you look, there's a circle around, like coming coming around to a whole circle, maybe ending, maybe you're not going to hear from them, maybe you will, right? Maybe the ring is something else, right? You're going to get a ring. There's an A there, letter A there, and there's like a club or some kind of card underneath there, all right? So I'll tell you real quick what it means. A precious item is what I am to bind in marriage and commitment. I bring harmony in unions as long as the negative cards are afar. I am the contract and the promise in partnership and ventures. I like that. I want to share that with you, okay? And I do want to say that Joel Goldsmith, who I listened to, many years ago, and it makes sense what he says. You probably know this already, but I didn't at the time, and I want to share it with you. I'm going to use me as an example. If I'm going into 2026, the new year, with the same consciousness that I came in 2005, I'm going to repeat the same thing, right? And he also says that consciousness determines the nature of your new year. Enrich your consciousness and you lift the world. Isn't that nice? Thank you. Bye.